Welcome to Insights Live. I'm Rebecca Selby. This morning, I have the pleasure of being joined by Bob Cormier, Vice President and Principal Consultant at Forrester Research. Bob, how are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Thanks for joining me today. How are you enjoying Insights?
Insights has been fantastic. It's a great event. Epicor's done such a great job. Thoroughly enjoying my time here.
Have you gotten to meet any interesting people?
Well, this morning I didn't actually meet him, but I saw George W. Bush on stage. He gave a fabulous speech.
Fantastic.
And it was very inspirational.
It was. I completely agree. So today you are here to talk to me about total economic impact on ERP. So I understand that you did some research on the value proposition of Epicor ERP. Can you tell me about that?
Sure. Epicor commissioned Forrester Research, my company, to look into the value proposition of Epicor ERP once implemented. So we interviewed 6 fabulous customers from all over the world.
They're all fabulous.
They're all fabulous. They did a great job talking to me specifically about costs, benefits, and what we call future flexibility options in our methodology called total economic impact.
So why did Epicor choose Forrester to do that important case study?
Well, Forrester Research has been around for about 30 years. We are a well-known technology advisory and consulting company. Most CIOs and other technology professionals know who Forrester is.
Yes.
We're an independent, objective organization that, using our methodology called Total Economic Impact, or TEI, helps organizations understand the value of technology solutions.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that? What exactly is total economic impact, and what does that mean to a company?
Sure. Total Economic Impact is also known as TEI. It's a methodology and a platform that's been around for 14 years. We use it to help our vendor clients better articulate the value of their solutions to their prospects and their customers. There are 4 major components of TEI. When we do a business case justification, we look at costs, we look at flexibility, we look at benefits, and we look at risk and risk mitigation, and that's exactly what I did for Epicor.
That's really interesting. So how would a company use the TEI study to determine their own potential return on investment from an ERP solution?
The TEI study, which I wrote for Epicor, everyone should read it. It's an outline of all of the costs and the benefits and the flexibility options that these 6 interviewed organizations experienced with their Epicor ERP investment. The case study is set up so that readers can go through the tables of data and understand their own internal environment and their own internal data, and sort of substitute their numbers for the numbers in the case study. And they'll be able to come up with their own customized business case justification for an investment in Epicor ERP.
So what should a company be looking for when they get the results, or when they read the case study, and when they're contemplating an ERP solution or Epicor ERP? What would they be looking for?
The important thing with the ERP solutions is the solution permeates every aspect of an organization. So it's a very, very important investment. They need to understand that creating a business case justification is important because they need to know what their return on investment would be, or ROI, what their payback period will be. Payback period is the amount of time it takes an organization to recover their initial cost through incremental benefits associated with, in this case, Epicor ERP.
All right.
The other thing they should be looking for is costs and benefits, and making sure the benefits obviously exceed the costs over, say, a 5-year period.
So what advice would you tell users before making IT investments for an enterprise?
Well, for making any IT investment, most organizations are required to have a business case justification. That requirement comes from their CEO, their CFO, Chief Financial Officer. So using a methodology such as TEI, Total Economic Impact, which is a proven methodology, will allow organizations to have a consistent, repeatable process for not only justifying their ERP investments, but also any large technology investments also.
I'll bet that companies really love these reports because they can see exactly what they're getting and have expectations for what they're going to get in the future. Is that right?
Yes, yes. I had a lot of fun writing this case study for Epicor. Everyone was fantastic. They had very happy customers.
Great.
And I would encourage everyone to read the case study.
Thank you so much. I've had a lot of fun with you this morning, so I
Thank you.
appreciate you sitting down with me. If you have any questions about Epicor ERP, please visit epicor.com.